Can you read this word? What about this one? Is there any effective way to spell words and read them correctly? Like cutting the word down into syllables. Actually, we do have some rules like that in Arabic. And this is what we have for today's lesson. By the end of this lesson, you will be able to read any Arabic word. But first, you need to watch the first 3 lessons of this course in order to get the full picture. Take note, this lesson contains lots of practice. So I advise you to practice them all and watch the video again if possible. Let's begin. Hello everyone, this is Mustafa Nasr again from Arabic for Nuns. Subscribe my channel, activate the bell, and like the video. Let's first state some facts. A vowel in Arabic is any letter that contains one of these 3 labels. Fatha and Dammah on top or Kasra below. They may appear in different forms. Sometimes they are single, other times they are doubled at the end of the word. And some other times they show along with this label, which we call shaddah. On the other hand, when you see a letter labeled with sukoon, which is a small circle on top, or if you see the letter empty of any label above or below, this letter is a consonant. In the following words, the letters in blue color are all vowels, while the letters in green are all consonants. As you see, a letter might be a vowel in one word and a consonant in another, depending on its label. Let's now learn about the first rule of breaking down words. It says that one vowel equals one syllable. And when we talk about vowels, we mean 2 things: the sound and the label, as we previously explained. Let's remember the 2 examples from the first lesson. These 2 words contain 3 syllables each. Why? Because we have 3 vowels. When analyzing these syllables, we consider both the sound of the letter and its label. The 3 syllables of the first word are ka, ta, ba, kataba. And in the second we have ku, ti, ba, kutiba. So, as a beginner, you read each syllable alone first before you combine them to read the whole word. These vowels are all short vowels. We don't stretch any sound or label. Here is a point I mentioned many times. Why did I label the last letter of these 2 words? Because they are both verbs, and the case ending of verbs is usually known. That's why I added them here without the need to check the grammatical function. On the other hand, the case ending of nouns and adjectives depend on their position in the sentence. That's why if you see a separate noun, it's a best practice to leave the last letter consonant without any label. Now, here is a question. What if the word contains a consonant? How will we divide it into syllables? We just said one vowel is one syllable. Is it the same case with consonants? For example, this word, take a note, the last letter is temporarily consonant. I didn't give it a label because this word is a noun, and the case ending of nouns depends on its grammatical function. That's why I left it without any ending label. Based on the first rule we mentioned, we have 2 vowels, the first and the second letters. But we also have one consonant, which is the last letter. How did I know it's a consonant? Because it has no label above or below. We have 2 vowels and 1 consonant. Will we have 3 syllables as before? If we do so, the last letter, which is a consonant, will be alone in a separate syllable. which means we will have to pronounce it alone when pronouncing each syllable alone. And what did we say about pronouncing consonants alone? Yes, it's not possible. From the previous lesson, we learned that to pronounce any consonant, we need a vowel before it. So in this situation, we will combine the consonant letter with the vowel before in one syllable. Now we have two syllables. One contains a single letter and the other has two letters. Let's break this word down. In the first syllable, this letter gives the sound k, k, and it has Dammah, so we add the sound o, o. So the first syllable here sounds like this, ko, ko. In the second syllable, we have two letters. The first one sounds like t, t, and its label is also Dammah, so we add to, to. We didn't finish. We still have a consonant letter in the same syllable, which sounds like b, b. And because it's a consonant, it has no label sound. So the second syllable is tub, tub. So the two syllables of this word are ku, tub, ku, tub. All together will be kutub, kutub. Now let's imagine this word was in a sentence where its case ending is Dammah like this. Now, how will we pronounce it? Here, the last letter is no longer a consonant. It's now a vowel. So the word will have three syllables from now on. The first syllable is ku, ku. The second is tu, tu. And the last one has a double label. We call it tanween because this word is indefinite. We analyze it the same. The letters sound as b, b. It has Dammah, so we do u, u, bu, bu. And because this Dammah is doubled, we need to add a consonant N sound. So the third syllable sounds like bun, bun. As a result, the three syllables of this word are ku, tu, bun, ku, tu, bun. All together will be kutubun, kutubun. So here, as you see, a syllable might contain exactly one letter if it's a vowel, and it might contain two letters, a vowel followed by a consonant. Let's look at a different example. This word, as you see, it only contains one vowel and two consonants. So what is going to happen here? I mentioned this case in the previous lesson of this course and said this is the only case in which we see two adjacent consonants. When the last letter is temporarily consonant and the letter before is originally consonant. The letter ba in the middle is originally consonant, so it will be consonant in any sentence, while the last letter is temporarily consonant because we don't know yet the grammatical function of this word. And once we use it in a sentence, it will take one of three options, Dammah, Fatha, or Kasra, based on its position. Let's ask our question. How many syllables do we have here? The first letter is a vowel, so according to the first rule, it's a separate syllable on its own. But the second one is consonant, so it will be joined to the first vowel in one syllable according to the second rule. But here, the third letter is also a consonant. We cannot leave it in a separate syllable. So the solution is to join it with the only syllable in this word. This is the only case in which we have 3 letters in one syllable. Usually, a syllable has a single letter when it's a vowel, or 2 letters, a vowel followed by a consonant. And this is the third case in which we see 3 letters in the same syllable. A vowel followed by 2 consonants. One of them is original and the other one is temporary. And as you see, it only takes place at the end of the word where the temporary consonant always shows. How will we pronounce this word? Let's analyze the only syllable here. The first letter has the sound Usually we write letter ha as number 7 because it looks like the letter and also because we don't have an English equivalent. Its label is Fatha, so we will add a sound. Ha, ha. It is short as we explained, so don't stretch it, keep it short. The second letter has the sound b, b. It is consonant, so there is no label. And the last letter has the sound l, l. And again, there is no label because it's a consonant. So here is the complete and the only syllable of this word. Habl, habl. Let's do the same trick we did with the previous example. The ending label of this word is consonant because it's alone and we don't know its grammatical function. Let's imagine that it's in a sentence and the case ending is kasra. Of course, it will be double kasra because this noun is indefinite. So now, how many syllables in this word? Take a moment to think about it. Yes, the word has 2 syllables now. The first one contains the first 2 letters, and the second syllable contains the last letter because now it's a vowel, not a consonant. Let's do the analysis. The first syllable has the letter ha, ha, and it also has the second letter in the same syllable, so we add the sound b, b of the second letter. So the first syllable is hab, hab. The second syllable has the letter lam, which sounds like l, l. And because of the kasra label, we add e, e, li, li. And also because the kasra is doubled, we need to add a consonant na sound. Lin, lin. So the 2 syllables of this word are hab, lin, hab, lin. All together, hablin, hablin. A final example, this word. Take note, this is a past verb. That's why the case ending is known because the default ending label of past verbs is fatha. Let's ask the same question. How many syllables do we have here? We have 3 vowels. Each one will make a syllable according to the first rule. However, the second letter is a consonant, so it will join the first syllable according to the second rule. Let's do the analysis. The first syllable has 2 letters. The first one is just a, that's all. And the second letter is b, b, without a label. So the first syllable here is eb, eb. The second syllable has the letter and its label is fatha, so we add ha, ha. The last one has the letter ra, which has a sound r, r. And again, it is labeled with fatha, So we will add a, ra, ra. Here are the three syllables of this word. Ab, ha, ra, ab, ha, ra. All together will be abhara, abhara. All right, let's revise the two rules of today. First, every vowel is a syllable on its own. So basically, a syllable contains only one letter when it's a vowel. Second, whenever there is a consonant, it will follow the vowel before it in one syllable. And in this case, we will see one syllable that contains two letters. Finally, whenever a noun ends with a temporary consonant and the letter before is originally consonant, both of them follow the vowel before in one syllable. And this is a case in which we see three letters in one syllable. Well done so far. You did great by practicing all these examples. In the next lesson, we will study long vowels in Arabic, and of course, we will have many practical examples as we did today. I recommend watching this lesson again and asking questions in the comment section if you need to. In the video description below, you will find the link to the PDF of this lesson and also the link to my Facebook community in which we have daily interaction and discussion about Arabic language. Make sure to join us. Don't forget to subscribe my channel, activate the bell, and like the video. See you in the next lesson.